What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Six Deuce, music artist and A&R talent scout. Shout Spill Records, shout Pop Production, shout Two Perk Empire, shout 407 OPM, shout out Cali Media, SR Broadcast, Underground TV, all that. Shout Vault 97. So we're right here with Kdub. I want to give a big shout out to him. Just off bat, I want to commend him for his integrity, real talk. That shows. So tell the people who you are, where you grew up, like your area, where you come from out of.
Man, right now, you talking to a dude that's gonna come up, bro. This is Kdub, aka Vampire, aka Sosa, DBK shit, man. I came from Florida, Jacksonville, nigga. I want to come up, I'm bringing my brothers with me too. I'm sticking with broadcast, this my guy, man. I saw what he do with anesthesia, and I really like what he doing, man. Like I really mess with that. So I hit him up for the interview. I wanted to like hit him up, Yeah, man. I'm from Florida, grew up,
No, I want to say humbly too is first off, shout out to you, shout out to Florida, and I want to say, but without the artists and how can I say entrepreneurs like yourself and everybody else that comes on here, it's like I wouldn't have no SR broadcast if it wasn't for the support. So at the end of the day, it's really respect and hats off to you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate that, and the credit is always. But at the end of the day, credit is to God, God first and everything. And I'm glad to just have you on here, pretty much, bro. It's good to see good people on here. What's up, HCB Chemistry? Go follow and subscribe. You guys can do me a favor. Can you go subscribe right here on the channel, not just to HCB Chemistry, but on SR Broadcast? Go check us out. Go check out Kdub on Instagram. Man, let's hop straight into it, man. How old are you? How did you get into music? Let's get some more background information as far as just like who you are as a music artist.
All right, man. Like I said, man, my name is Kareem, but like my name is Kdub. My rap name is Kdub. And like I'm like a big music fan, bro. Like literally, you might think I'm lying. I understand why people like any genre and any type of music. Like, bro, some K-pop music is good. Some country music is good. I like some R&B, like every style of music, because I got a good ear. I got like a versatile ear, so I can understand why people would hate this, and I can understand why people would like this. You know, right? I always was a big fan of music ever since I was 3. When I first heard Coco Melon, I was like, what is this? I just grew up. I was a big Tupac fan, underground rap, and then I had got this mic. I first started when I was like Kdub. I got these track out 24. I was rapping with a terrible mic. I was like 9 years old, so I was making kind of trash music, but it was good to be like a 9-year-old, And then, I found my passion back with it when I met this dude named Tristan. Shout out Tristan, he a rapper too. Shout out Masca, Marco, shout out the whole underground group chat, you feel me? Shout out Duel, shout out
That shows your dedication though, straight up.
Like, for real though, right? Tristan's my duo, he wanna come up too. Prada, he wanna come up, bro. Duel wanna come up, Masca, Marco wanna come up, man. We all the best right now, man. I'm telling you, bro. No joke. And yeah. So I found my passion back and I got this little mic, so I just started rapping. But at first, you wouldn't believe it, I was rapping on CapCut, bro. And CapCut is like a bad app to rap on. I did not have BandLab because my phone was tripping. So when I was
record on CapCut?
Yes, bro. I was recording on CapCut, and I had literally when you punch in and you play to do your bars, I couldn't hear the beat. So at the time where I think the beat was in, because when you press record and say your bars on CapCut, it wouldn't let you say yo. So at the time where the beat was, man, I was making music with Tristan, who had a good app, and then he saw the potential in me. He was really saying okay, really he could really tell that I got some talent. You feel me? So I got that lab, man. I made crazy stuff, and it was fun. Tristan said he really liked my shit. I made music with a lot of people now, and niggas like my hard, fast-paced, aggressive flow. And I'm gonna always come up with that raw shit. I'm not gonna be a nigga that just hide behind, excuse my language. I'm not gonna be a person that just hide behind distortion. I'm like a dude that's just a straightforward rap, give you that hard vocals, hard ad-libs type of stuff. But yeah, so I came up with it, and now I'm trying to go even far and better.
Okay, so my question next is: you mentioned a few of your artists. Who are some of your favorite artists and why?
I ain't gonna lie, everybody noticed like the artist that really inspired me to rap is it's kind of probably Tupac, like a lot of rappers, right? But then my flow is kind of inspired by Glock a little bit. But when I first started, I was trying to just rap completely like him. Now, like I was like, bro, I just be myself, you know. So I just myself, but like people still say I sound like him though. But it's just me. So yeah, Glock for these back. Like I'm always inspired by him and Tupac. Those are the OGs, man.
No, that's real, bro. So one thing I want to ask next is: so we're about to play one of his songs, Kdub. It's called "Mad on the Low." Make sure you guys go subscribe to Kdub.
And I want you to, I want you to be real though. Like I want you to be real though and tell me what you think I gotta improve on. This is an old song though, but still.
No, yeah, and then that's another thing too. I want to get into next before we play this. So, of course, he has a lot of new music coming out to be released. I want to talk about that before we play this. Let's talk about some of your earlier music to now, and do you got some unreleased coming? Do you got some albums in the making? Like what's the word on your music?
I probably got 50 unreleased songs, bro, with a lot of real producers. I don't just use YouTube beats no more. Back then, I had no producers, so I was like, let me just find some shit on YouTube. We got producers now, and they really got talent. Shout out Perk. Shout out Lumi, bro. Lumi on the come up. That dude is only 13 and he's making like crazy ass beats, bro. But yeah, my earlier music was a little iffy. I'm better now. I got my shit now. I got a lot of release. I can make 3 albums with it, bro. I just,
Yeah, facts. So here's the thing too. I want to. I was just telling you before we got on live is that some advice I want to give to people is that music is not meant to be perfect, bro. Music is meant to be dropped. It's not. People, I get you want it as polished up and as quality of music as possible, but I learned the more you release, the more you figure stuff out, because it's like if I don't know what I sound like and take that chance, how am I gonna be different? How am I gonna grow from that? You gotta have trial and error. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make 1,000 songs. They might all hit. You might all like them because some people do music for themselves. Some artists don't even do music for the world. It just so happens the world likes it. So it's like I encourage all artists drop. Don't be overthinking on a lot of the stuff. A lot of us are perfectionists. I understand it, but release that fucking song. Drop that. You know what I'm saying? Get it. Go out there and make it your.
right.
Like even where I'm at in my life, I'm just gonna show y'all, and I thank God for everybody around me, and again, shout out Kdub, people like you coming on here, all the amazing guests we've had on SR broadcast. Think about it. And I even extended like 5 minutes extra because the interview's 20 minutes, but I extended 5 minutes extra because I don't want to, like I tell other people, if I say my piece, I'm not going to go over on your time. You know what I mean? So, point is, just to break it down, is where SR Broadcast started and where it is now today. I remember us less than a year ago, we had little to like 100 followers on Instagram. We're only at 2,500. That may not be a lot to people, but you know what? That's a whole year of hard work of organic people we worked with, not fake bots and people I actually support back. And like that's a beautiful thing to be able to meet people. And that's all I ask guys when I made this podcast, Super Righteous Broadcast, that bring me people like that on here, bring me good energy on here. I want the real artists with real energy. So I suggest all you artists out there, release that stuff. Get it, bro. You can always improve. Don't overthink nothing. But yeah, man, I just wanted to say that real quick.
Do you got on SoundCloud?
I do got SoundCloud. I can search that up. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
what's something you want to tell the people, like a message you want to give them?
Man, the message I want to get on, I don't want to get on no typical message that's like that everybody say like follow your dreams, and because everybody know you gotta follow your dreams. I gotta give everybody a message, man. Man, what message could I give them, bro?
Or something you want people to know about you, more or less, like something you can tell people about you and you would like them to know and take away from this interview on who Kdub is.
Man, I've been through a lot, man. Real talk. I've been through a lot with my family, man. I've been through. I ain't gonna say I was depressed, but I just been through a lot. Fighting, bro. You know, stealing. You know, I I got a crazy background. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not perfect. I've been through a lot with my family too. You know, that's why like my aggression. Like I really put my all into this music so people can feel my energy. Like you know, and what I want to tell people is, man, don't rely on anybody. Cause like when you take somebody and they text you and you reply extra fast, and then they don't really reply as fast as you, or they just not there as much as you want them to be. They not worrying about you as much as you worrying about them. So stop caring about them and focus on your dream. Real talk. And protect your energy, man. You gotta protect your energy. Gotta stop. Don't do no smoking. Don't do no smoking weed. Stay healthy, man. Really, it's not good. I ain't gonna lie, it's not. And
right, and I respect that, bro. No, keep going too, but that's real, bro. Stay sober if you can, bro.
you got to. Yeah, on SoundCloud, instead of that old song they used to play, if you can play if you can go to Kdub on SoundCloud, it's a song called F Out the Spot. You'll like that song way better.
It's called Kdub what?
The SoundCloud is called Kdub.
Oh no, it's the song boss.
It's called F Out the Spot. So FUK out the spot.
FUK.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, y'all, don't cop it. It ain't just the thing. Your boy kind of sick right now, bro.
Yeah, man.
All right. Let's run this up. So this is right here. We got go.
There will never be a king like me. You won't come in and do a thing like me. You won't flow in these bitches, they sing like me. Your boy was a bitch, but he don't like me. There will never be a king like me. You won't come in and do a thing like me. You won't flow in these bitches, they sing like me. Your boy was a bitch, but he don't like me. Yeah, get the fuck out the spot. Yeah, this shit never gon' stop. I am not rich, but I won't have a lot. Praise the tone when that nigga got shot. Yeah, hit him up like I'm Tupac. Your bitches have died, she suckin' 2 cocks. Yeah, came until I got 2 yachts. Q until I got 2 thoughts. Yeah, 2 times 2, now I'm 4. I'm a 4 hoes. Yeah, I dug in that hole like D-Rose. Nigga better not spit the pole. Feel like a level, cause take it one go. If you going too fast, that nigga get slow. That wear the headband just like under a toe. I feel like him and we take it one clue. When it comes to that dub, bitch, I'm not feeling full. Nah, bitch, I ain't gone. He said he heard it's not showing. Ducking that bitch like the road. Instead of one check, cause it's snowing. Nigga get sprayed like a Roman. AK-7, nigga try to go inside. Where the fuck that boy thought he was gone. Glide, cut out the gate. I shoot that bitch. Cut a little bit, got it blown. He ain't that choke on some more. Feel like George, I'm floating. Why you in the mood 24 can't go? Hey, niggas are racist. It's like Hulk Hogan. That boy like a thug of me, feel like Logan. I'm in my bro like I'm Logan. Bitches that feel like I'm Logan. Yeah, girl just chill, bitch, I'm joking. Walk through the river, I'm soaking. Cut with down, my shady, I'm feeling like Jason. Ducking up like y'all mean. Put that little boy in the ring. She got me feel like the fiend. Perfect, don't think I'm a scheme. Yeah, it will never be a king like me. You won't come in there, bitch, do a thing like me. You won't flow in there, bitches, they sing like me. Your boy toys a bitch, but he don't like me. He got that fight. AK-7, break them on neck, just like Katie Kane. Don't come on there, fuck that for like Katie May. Come after that boy, we gon' stand my stain. Then for that boy, top of the fuck up my slang. Fireball juice will kick him on Luke Kane. Yeah, she just that thought, she call me Boo Dang. I been in that sky, gon' make feel like Bruce Wayne. Had that 50, that glasses and glizzy. Hop out of that walk, got me feel like I'm crazy. It's not coming you, but that nigga get bitch. I feel like a story, man, nigga get fish. And the motherfucking best friend, power my seat. That nigga too slimy, I feel like V. And that motherfucking party, that nigga get lit. And the best one around, that nigga come here.
I like. You gotta see what you don't like about it, what you think I gotta improve on. Be honest.
Huh? What happened, boss?
Like, what you think? What you like about it?
No, I'm gonna keep it a buck too, and I just said my bad. I genuinely look, y'all. I got my ears plugged up. That's how you know I'm sick. I'm gonna keep a buck with you, bro. See, I'm at the perfect generation to where I can give you an honest opinion about the fact that at least I personally think it's good, but I'm just gonna give it like I don't know other people's perspective. But mind you, I'm right in the middle. I'm 25, so I'm young enough to where I still get the music that's coming out now, but I'm old enough to where I know some of the old school shit too. But that's the thing, bro. Is like you have that production potential, meaning like I think it's really good, but I do really think with the right production and the right producers and team around you, bro, you're gonna go twice as far because it takes a village out here. But I do really think get the right team around you, and bro, you're gonna do great things, bro.
What you like about my like? What you think I got to improve on? As far as that,
I like see. I'm not too good on being a critic because, mind you, as a perfectionist myself, I tend to more know mine. But if I had to say, because mind you, see, I make different music too, but certain genres I can't give opinions on, like yourself. Like not saying I wouldn't make music like that or I don't. It's just that since I don't make music like that, it's like a carpenter trying to tell electrician how to do their job. Does that make sense?
yeah.
There's different types of genres for a reason. So as far
Yeah.
as me liking it, like I like it, I wouldn't know what somebody else would critique it or say. But if I'd have to say, I would just say, really, as far as opinion wise, I can't really give it no bad points because you at least had a dope hook, you had the concept. Even like thing I was listening to may not be nothing big, but I like how you did that switch up when you're like 2 times 2. Now I'm on 4. Like certain little punchlines and catchphrases stuck out to me. That's what I felt like made it good. I was like, all right, that's what's different is because mind you, the dictionary has been used a million times in different ways. There, every word in the world has been rapped at least once. But as far as me listening to you and a lot of music that's coming out now, I like it because I want to be straight up, and this is why I can't give it a bad critique, and I'm not critiquing other people's style, but there are some of these people that be rapping, and I'm like, bro, like, I'm not saying it's bad. I just feel it's like, you don't want to be a little different. You want to sound like Yeet, you know what I'm saying? You want to be a tiny bit different, Other than that, because, like, even Yeet, right? There's a lot of people, like, when he first came out, they were like, oh, bro's sucks or he's good, he's not, whatever, right? See, I'm nobody, and I learned this shit out Bad Boy from Click on One. As an artist, I can't really critique another man and be like, yeah, you could work on this and that. So like when I rate things, I just more give it like a number, and if I rate it like a 9, and I would not rate it a 10 because it's bad. I just feel like, because like you said, you can always improve. You know what I'm saying? So I said the same thing for my work. Like my own work, bro, I'm a worse critique when it comes to my own work. That's why I'm not a good person to give out that opinion. I just feel like my personal opinion, I liked it, and I want to leave it up in the comments. What do you guys think about it? What would you guys have to say about it? It may seem like I'm dancing around the question, but I really just, my answer is I was taught from other artists that have taught me in this game is that it's not a bad thing to give another opinion, but I'm nobody to say somebody sucks or not.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, like, my personal opinion is I liked it. I thought it was fire. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I couldn't really give you a bad critique on it, bro, because either way, I'm no way to tell somebody, hey, that shit was this and that, or you got to work on that, because, man, bro, as a person that's working on my own shit, I'm still learning. You know what I mean? So, humbly, I just say you got that potential, and I give you a positive review. I can't really give you a critique review. I can more give you a, hey, bro, it was dope. That shit was fire. And keep putting the right people around you to make even better music. That's the opinion I give you.
Thank you, man. Yeah. Because, like, look, man, I'm the type of dude, bro. I don't want to be a delusional dude, man. If I feel like people not messing with my music, bro, and it's like obviously something I got to do to get better, I'm going to take that as, and try to get better. I'm not going to be no dude that's like just trash, but he think he hard, he think he at this level. When he's not, you got to be humble, bro. You got to look at the stuff you got to get better at. That's why I was really looking for you to, like,
I guess I'll also say it's in the eye of the beholder. perspective wise. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't know you guys, for an example, there was a white dress and a gold dress online saying, man, if is it white, it's gold, is it point is the eyes all see different. Everybody's perspectives are different, not just physically different, what they see, but just hear with their ears. Like, you know, everybody's different. That's why I would say as far as the music I've heard, I could honestly say I didn't feel like shutting it off. I genuinely liked it, and then I caught the catchphrases you were throwing in there and your hook and what you were doing. It me personally, I'm not trying to compare you to nobody. It gave me a mixture of like X with a little bit of Tupac, but at the same time, I heard you were being yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing because here's what you understand. Every artist has a favorite artist. Whether it's another rap artist, they got inspiration from somewhere. Nobody is 100% original. And that's not a bad thing. That is
Yeah.
not a bad thing. People need to stop acting like everybody's super different because we're not. You know, we're different in our own way, unique. But I mean, in the sense of like, we'll be surprised how similar our life are to other people's. You know what I'm saying? We'll be surprised on the reactions we'll get. So that's why I'm saying, like, as far as what I would give it, your music, bro, I like it because due to that fact of I heard the potential, I hear the production behind it, and if I personally feel like you got it, I don't know what you record off of or don't. I just feel like take the extra mile and get a good production team around you. You know what I'm saying? Put that extra dollar in. It may seem a little expensive. Find the right studios. They'll work with you. If you're in Missouri,
Yeah.
I got a bunch to recommend. In LA, I got a bunch to recommend. But I would say that'd be my only opinion. Is I wouldn't say the quality is like all bad, but I would say for sure you could improve on making it sound 10 times better audio wise. I feel like if you get into some more studios, if that's what you're already doing, I'm not knocking or saying I thought it sounded bad. I just feel like there's always a better studio. You see what I'm saying? And not better in a
Yeah.
bad way. That there's people that own studios but still go to other studios and do business with other studio owners. You know what I'm saying? It's not about being better than the next man. It's just about people have certain tools that you can use to improve your craft. And I feel like find those people around you and stick to it, bro. And production will increase as far as audio wise. I feel like you got the potential to really go up and catch people's attention. You do what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah. I'm gonna definitely, you know, I'm gonna definitely trying to get some studio equipment because some people be saying like it's like I'm rapping like with certain songs like it's just the mic just be sounding kind of you could definitely tell it's a low quality mic but yeah I'm gonna definitely you know get better and get that production that you're talking about because I want to reach my full potential.
Yeah, and at least you're creating, bro. Because the one thing I want to give you, all the way from you saying you making the effort on that app to now, because that's the grind, and that's something I'm going to say real quick before we head out. When I first started, before SoundCloud, you just uploaded, but I remember you could record out the app. I would literally get a speaker just like this. I get a speaker just like this. Well, not exactly, but like, the Bluetooth ones. There's a more for
Yeah,
the studio right here, some simple ones. My whole point is that I used to do that and rap right into the phone. I know what you're talking about. That's why I admire that, bro. That's called dedication because the difference is you could just not do it. It's better to have demo tapes. It's better to have something to go off of, excuse me, than that fool that wished he could have said it. Because it's like every man is going to have their day, so keep clapping until it's yours. But at the end of it, don't knock the next man and understand that at least you're trying. At least you're, then again, not trying, at least you're doing it. You're doing it. And that's kind of what I mean is that there's people that aren't taking that initiative and just wishing when it's like, bro, why? We live in the day and age, we have Google, we have BandLab, we have SoundCloud. Even we're starting out earlier in the app days and we had certain apps and we had a rap booth before they took it down. We had all sorts of things. We got laptops. There's so many ways to record yourself. What excuses are you making? And I want to say this why before we leave because well, even I'm hitting in my life, right? Shout out to everybody again. I repeat, God first, and everybody, my loved ones, and people that come on here to support. I'm headed to a journey in the next few months that is going to launch not just SR Broadcast, but the team and everybody you work alongside with to give you guys better resources and experiences coming on here and equipment, etc. But that's exactly that. It took hard work, dedication, and people. And I know you guys probably hear this 100 times, but that's because I was even telling my younger brother this the other day. I said, when I was young and all the shit I thought was corny, really ain't so corny when you start growing up. And it ain't just about age now, because you can learn it at. You gotta be humble enough to know you can learn something from somebody younger than you and older than you, whatever. Point is, you can learn a lesson at any point in your life. I just know the lesson I learned early is that time is precious. Don't worry about who is not fucking with you. Just be grateful for who is fucking with you. And be grateful that you're alive. Be grateful that you got your 2 arms or 2 feet. There's people waking up. It's so common right now, waking up with cancer, diseases, not even waking up at all. So I know we hear that all the time from people growing up, but it's so real when you finally realize how time short is. Bro, I'm 25 and I'm healthy, but there's sometimes I'd be like, dang, bro, I gotta appreciate my health more. So my whole point is all the way from my health to helping out and giving more support back to the people that support the SR Broadcast to grow. And make sure if you're in here and you're new, please hit that subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds. And it's much love and appreciated. Y'all need that live interviews. Tap in with me in the DMs. Go check out Kdub. I'm going to go ahead and let him do a shout out for he leaves right now. I'm going to go ahead and let him tell the people what's up, tell the people what's cracking, and we'll go from there. And then your boy's sick. I got to go back to rest. But I just wanted to get that message before I left, because that's something I want y'all to know. This ain't no fake shit. I don't care what these numbers do or don't do. I'm only thankful for the solid people that stood, to genuinely support so we could build it, because half of this game is facades, smoke and mirrors, pay to play. Yeah, you do got to pay to play. So don't be that mindset. You don't invest in yourself. Invest in yourself to be the best in yourself. But also, don't get scammed out of shit you can do yourself. Don't be that dude that's just, you think dudes are really popping who they say they are. A lot of this Instagram shit is facades, smoke and mirrors. Half these people ain't showing you what's really going on. So don't compare yourself. Comparison is the biggest joy killer. So I just want to leave it with create, believing with everything you got to do, with the most undoubtable theory behind just I'm gonna make this shit. And that's what I'm doing this next year, because I didn't want to be that dude sitting, and there's never too late to start. Best time to start now. But at my age, I don't want to be 60, 70 years old going, damn, bro, I could have did that. I should have did that shit. No, bro, do it. That's why I said earlier in the interview, drop that fucking song. Go take that chance. What's the worst you gonna hear? No, and it's okay, because for every door that closes, 3 more open up, bro. You see what I'm saying? What's not meant for you is not meant for you. What's meant for you is gonna be meant for you. You know what I'm saying? But before we head out, I want to thank you and everybody that tapped in. Tristan Music in the comments. We got Prada 513. We got HCB Chemistry. But shout Kdub.
Shout out my boys, man. Shout out my boys.
What's up? Something you want to tell everybody? Want to shout outs? What do you want people to go find you? Go check out your music, all that, bro.
Man, before we go, man, I want to tell everybody, man, just know, man, Kdub is one, bro. And my dogs gonna be with me too, man. They all supported me. Y'all support my dogs, man. Shout out Tristan. Shout out Potter, man. You know, like, just always keep the right niggas around you. Even though I go fight, me and Tristan fight, bro. Me and Potter fought. Me and Masco, me and my cousin fought. Masco Margo, that's my cousin, bro. Always keep the right people around you, man. And I promise you gonna blow, man. Like, when I blow, I'm gonna make sure this SR, bro. I'm gonna make sure you get the stuff you deserve. I'm gonna make sure everybody, because that's just what I like. I'd rather not be blown up and all my brothers is blown up. You know, because it just feels better. Like, it's just like, okay, you're not just eating it. Your brother's not eating it. They just watching you. You know, yeah. Your brother's supposed to be eating. You know, yeah, I love y'all, man. Check out your drinks, man. Vampire shit, bro. You know, I'm out, man. Can't that shit, man. Get your sleep in, man. Get well, man. The sort of shit. I'm going crazy all 2026. Yeah.
Yes, sir, bro. I do want to say that thank you, bro. We're gonna get a part 2. And are you currently in Florida?
I ain't in Florida. I'm in Sweet Home, Alabama right now. I'm in Sweet Home,
Alabama. Damn. Jeez. don't know where that is, fam, but I'm right here close to you currently. I'm in Missouri at the moment, but you know, shout Southeast LA, where I'm originally from, California. But point is that hey, man, you ain't too far, but you ain't that close. But point is that shit, we gotta get a live interview. I just did a Arkansas interview the other day.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, man. Thank you, bro. Stay blessed. Again, God first. Everybody take care. Be safe. Stay healthy out there. Everybody get their rest. Much love, much respect. Your boy Six Dudes music artist, Southeast LA. Signed with Spill Records. It's SR Broadcast, Super Righteous Broadcast. We out. Shout everybody.
Get up, you bro.